Hi guys, so today we will write a C program to check whether number is automorphic or not. So let us create one C file now. So we will name it as automorphic only. So let us write it down. So automorphic and .c is already over here. Save as type .c. So let us go ahead. Save. Now next. Now we will write hash include stdio. Then in the void main, I'll get the input from the user. Then I will have another variable named as square, which would have the value of that number variable into the number variable. That is the square of that number that the user has entered. Then I will make a boolean function, means it will return 1 or 0, and according to the return value I will print whether the number is automorphic or not. So let us write int num and square, and I will get the num from the user first of all. So printf enter the number to check for the automorphic number, and then I will have the input with the scanf %d and the address of num. Let's write the function call inside the if statement, and then if it return 1, then the true condition that it is an automorphic number. Otherwise, in else part we will write number is not a like automorphic. So over here square equals to num star num, so that I would print the square also when we get the return value from the function. That is, I will write number equals to %d and its square equals to %d, and then I will write so number %d is automorphic, and in the else part I will write so number %d is not an or automorphic. So first of all, let us call a function, and on checking the return value we will print if automorphic or not. So let us write it in the comment also. So on checking the returned value of the function only, we will print if automorphic or not. So or not. Now what I will do is I will write the if, and in the condition I will call the function only, because it's gonna return a boolean value. So 1 means true and 0 means false. So I will just write if, and let us name our function as check automorphic. Let us write auto and am only, and then I will pass the num that we got from the user, and in the printf I have to write number, and I will give the value of the variable and its square, and then the value of the square, and I will write so the number is automorphic. As we know, an automorphic number is a number whose square is having the same last digits as that of the number. For example, 25 square is 625. So it is an automorphic number because 25 square 625 is having 25 as its last digits. So I have to go till the number of the digits of the number variable. So let us write this down first, and then we will go to the function part. So I will print the number and its square also, and then I will write so a number and then %d is automorphic, and I will pass the num first, then the square, and then after this I have to write the number again, because over here I wrote number %d is automorphic. So num, and then after this semicolon, and in else part I will just copy paste this part, and I will write so number %d is not an automorphic number. So let us copy paste from above part the whole thing. So okay, now in the else part I have to write number %d and its square %d same as above, but we just have to update over here. That is, number % is not an automorphic, not automorphic is also fine. So I have to like write the functions body now. That is, I have to write the function definition. So in that I will have the logic like till the number of the digits of the number that the user has entered has like iterated. Till then I have to compare the last digits of the square too. So let us change the name of the function because this big name functions doesn't look good. So let us name it as automorphic, and its return value would be int, and we have to pass the parameter as num, which will also be of integer type only. So let us write the return value of this first of all. So return value of this function would be int, because we will check if return value is 1, then it will go to the first statement of the if, and if it was 0, then it will go to the else part. So int automorphic, and I have passed the parameter as int num that we got from the user. Let us have a local variable of the function, that is sq, that would be number star number. The above score is used to print the square on the screen after we get the value from the function, but this is to compare and check if it is automorphic or not. So local variable of this function. Now let us write comment that we have to check for all the numbers of the number of the digits that the given number has. So we have to check for all the number of digits of the given number. So for that, let us use while loop. You can use any loops, but let us say while only. So while the number is not equal to 0, it has to like remove one digit. So I will use num equals to num divided by 10, which will give me the number till the 10th place. It will remove the last digit, and before that I have to compare the number with its square. Means the last digits of both these should be equal. If it is not, then we have to return 0, because if they are not equal, then they are not automorphic. So if this statement is true, then we have to return 0, and then I will decrement, means I will remove one digit. So I will update number as num divided by 10, and then I will also decrement one digit from the square value. So I will write sq equals to sq by 10. So in place of writing this whole thing, we can also write num divide equals to 10, which will like give me the same value as that of this statement. So let us write that down in the comments. So this would be num divide equals to 10, and sq, that is a square, equals to sq divided by 10. And after all the digits are finished, this num would be equal to 0, and we don't have to like iterate it again. Means we don't have to continue the loop. And after all this, if it is it doesn't return 0, then it should be automorphic, and we have to return 1 now. So if after all these loops and all, if all the digits are removed, then also we didn't return the value as 0, then it should be an automorphic number. So we have to return 1. So let me write it down first. It must be an automorphic number. Okay, so now we have to return 1. So let us compile this now. So let me check it out once. Okay, so let us build this and run this. Everything looks good. We have used the variables num square, and we printed it over here. So we have error over here, that is we missed the semicolon, and then another over here, that is we forgot to initialize sq as int, because we made a new variable over here in this function only, that is a local variable. So we forgot that this is not Python. So let us enter a number. So number 25, and its square, that is 625. The number of digits, that is 2. So last two digits, that is 25 and 25. So number 25 is automorphic because both are same. So let us try for another one. So let us say 3. So its square would be 9. So this is not an automorphic number. So let us check for another number, that is, let us say 76. its square would be 5776. So 76 is an automorphic number. So let us try for another one. Let us enter 69. Its square would be 4761, and let us check if it is automorphic or not. So number 69 is not an automorphic number. So now let us enter another. Let us see 11. So its square would be 121. So number 11 is not automorphic. So here was a small C program to check if the number is automorphic or not. We just went to the if statement and called the function, and in the function we checked for numbers last digit and squares last digit till the number is equal to 0, and we removed the last digits as num equals to num divided by 10, and squares last digit was removed with square equals to square divided by 10. So thank you guys for watching the video. Do like, share and subscribe. Also comment down below if you want me to make a video on a particular topic or a program. Till then, if you wanna like learn new language or have a great knowledge in programming, then go to my playlist section and go for any language you prefer and see my videos and become a pro as you would practice it with me, and practice makes a man perfect. So watch my video, worry less, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.